Good evening and welcome to Magic Television News on Channel 38 on Facebook and YouTube channel. But first, the main points them inside the news. The medical superintendent na the Lunge Government Hospital, Dr. Alusaini Ila, don't confirm to Magic Television say the Lunge Government Hospital they on top of situation in case for fight against the Ebola sickness. And Simweso, the Foundation for Rural and Urban Foundation, FORUT, don't start one training for young people them, na 3 districts them for raise awareness about drug and alcohol control. That's not be the main points them. Now with the full news with me, Edward Nyake Toure. With disability, now one commission where the government will establish inside 2010 for look inside physical challenge people them and their rights and participation and self after with the national agreement being born the tripartite recommendation 50 to 52 they begin right to all political party them for give percentage to persons with disability by all political activity them. For sake of this make the commission pull one position paper outside them talk about waiting and some of the recommendation them where them be give inside the tripartite and waiting ECSL they do for put strength per recommendation here. I've been put this story together and will now report. National Commission for Persons with Disability na commission where government been open for people them we get physical challenge. And inside 2010, the government be pass one act we go protect the people they are. Inside 2012, the government may same way so start for implement the act them where they be put inside the recommendation. Some of the recommendation them now before include them pan government business, social participation, religious and moral practice them. For sure say the commission get voice and value during the national agreement where the government and the All People Congress Party been signed, we be born the tripartite recommendation. Be give recommendation 50 to 52. We be give them people had the chance for get percentage per all political party activity them. We go make the world go hear them voice. Now for sake of that make the commission don't pull one position paper for member the electoral commission but the government and how the agreement with electoral commission they go. I've been talked to the commissioner for persons with disability when a Brahma Sheriff inside this interview.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to Magic Television. We say the commission for persons with disability then put one particular position paper. First before we come properly into what's in the position paper there about.
So thank you. I'm the chairman for the National Commission for Persons with Disability. And inside 2010, Salon signed the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability. On a global commitment for say Salon done ready for take steps for make sure say first they recognize people with disability, or secondly for ensure say they will take action for ensure their well-being and their dignity. And inside 2011, Salon passed the Persons with Disability Law, where are the acts. Where inside that act they then give the commission mandates for ensure say the well-being, dignity and welfare for people with disability. The manager. But then inside 2012, Salon established the National Commission for Persons with Disability. What means say progressively Sierra Leone to take steps where they should say they want to address the issue of people with disability. But then just recently, the tripartite recommendations 50 to 52 make a very clear say people with disability therefore take part in the elections, but also in governance of the state, and therefore start from 2% progressively to 5%. These are the benchmarks, that the background this will make the commission take the lead But also, if we look at the political space for the past years, the representation of people with disability in a certain way we no go right to anything about them. Because we don't get moments where there's now one person with disability go there as a legislative person. But then for governance, we don't get something one or two people, but that is the problem. And because we don't get representations inside the legislative and inside the executive, we find out say the issues of people with disability, now some people no more they discuss them. And not be thoroughly institutionalized, although really don't make then commitments there. So as an institution, we're responsible for the welfare of people with disability. We don't take upon ourselves for engage. First, as a way for talk to the right institutions, we the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone one. So we don't visit the Electoral Commission on a courtesy visit and we don't share with us. So this now be an opportunity for the Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman and the National Returning Officer when Edmond Sylvester Alpha and the commissioners can also pay courtesy visits to the commission. So we take the opportunity for present a position paper. That position paper remind you about the challenges we persons with disability gets, the low representation we gets, and the fact say we still face a lot of barriers.
The Foundation for Urban, Rural and Urban Transformation, FORT, now one organization where they help educate and transform people's life. Now for sake of that, make the organization don't start to our awareness now 3 districts them for help educate people them on alcohol and drug abuse. We own Fatima Sisi been put this together and go now report.
The Foundation for Rural and Urban Transformation, FORT, don't begin give sabi to some community people na Magboka, Kono and Potloko districts them. For make them people here to get sabi, but the bad thing them will go happen to people where they take drug or alcohol. This training will begin at Magboka Monday, 8 June 2026, be draw the attention of young people where they live with disability, community leader, woman and plenty other one day. Mohamed Sandi, now the advocacy and communications officer na FORT, where he will welcome people na this training. He advised them for take advantage of the opportunity so that they go able learn where them we go help the community for be free from drug and alcohol abuse. Christian Samura, na the Potloko district program manager, where they in charge of mental health. He encourage young people for the exercise patient and try for pull pan drug and alcohol abuse them and pay attention to things them where it say go benefit them and then community them.
Majority of the family die COVID, but it's still there. So my it's not easy, it's difficult, but still we don't go further. We don't give up or for say put yourself inside.
Part of your own advice, one journalist and civil society advocate na Makeni, Yakoya Kamara say, people where they do the drug and alcohol business, they live with other people in a different community them. And it's safe for make them go able for fet this fet. A call on them people they so for tap or reduce the way and manner how they don't day into this business. Inside the theme language, it talk to people now this community for tap the alcohol and drug business.
This business all day inside for I know say not a new thing. That's much you can't offer you. Much that tell a band of me. A pan drop say my batch might die. And some persons tell baby will not batch yet. Some of you will die. And one of the two are gladly already there inside and the session where meeting mental health on how you for able to manage research. And like young people and then when are the importance of this sensitization for the young one then. So man they say me why get this stress and they go take them different things there for there I will leave me safe. But when you wake the problem still there around you, not so. So how will they able to manage research so that you know go end up at the end of the day go begin go take push, go begin go take tramadol and other things then. Sure. You say make you go take them thing there. We all don't be victim of circumstance today. If you picking all day, you sister picking or you brother picking or you man or you wife, it go dey plenty there. So therefore, I want follow we all put we attention on this. We were there inside, we are ambassadors, because after year, we na go back and go talk to other people. Remember, say now the organization say una come out. Now one person kaya not so. Say for example, I come out CFN. Now me one grade kaya or two. We enough with the number of picking the what they look after. We know enough. So we get a role play after here. Because if you not to that one, afraid, that's how we go. People that don't send them to their university, they don't come back. And they're kind in different conditions. When nobody no come around all the way left for us. We all get a role for play. Now we get with communities and now we for put laws them. Now we for put them down.
Madam Kamara say we so continue for talk about waiting it mean forget this sabi from food and also how it will help for bring a turnaround at the community if people embrace the training. People will benefit from this training. Self-time magic TV waiting they don't learn from food and how they will put them into practice.
Mina Samuel Ishmael Dao Nama Burka Ade. Glad it's today at least way for 4 routes being come with this training. They teach we many things them. One of the things them like alcohol, mental health and drugs. For me they talk more, they emphasize on alcohol, the effect of alcohol. Where plenty people there right now today then they mourn now the various hosts them. And some then they die. And me go serve as an ambassador, at least for cascade them message there to me company youth man them, even big people then. For at least for make advise them for make them stop taking alcohol. And alcohol now a dangerous sick and a dangerous thing where they harm the body. They even spoil the internal organ, you know they know. So by the time now they realize you go find out say you don't get swelling stomach and then the food they don't begin make, you know. So I'm glad you much today. And I will serve as an ambassador for go transfer this message here to my company.
My name is Emma S. Chicago. Well, today I'm happy for Canada's program here because I can gain and learn a lot of things, and especially I learn about drugs and mental health. First, I will start with the drug. Well, let me understand about the drug. We get 2 types of drugs, one are the legal and the illegal. Well, what more understand about the illegal drugs, wherein most of the country picking them at a young age, they misuse and abuse these drugs them here, and it affect them greatly. More especially the one that way them be same. Now then they at school and now then for can become future leaders, then don't become misuse of these harmful drugs here. And I believe say way I don't come understand on drugs, I go pass out the message to me country picking the way they in that habit for the misuse drugs them. For I tell them say this harmful drugs where they use it and the intake is not good for their health and their system.
Mina Marion, Star Women in Action. I really appreciate 4 weeks a workshop where they can train with today on mental health. Mental health now a slowly killer where they happen now with communities them, now with schools them, now with workplace them. What we know we sabi how we the manager and then how we the interpret them to people them. And if you say when they say mental health, that person who we normally refers to as Christmas. Mental health not only Christmas it affects, it also affects we. Now we place of work, now we schools them, the naming and shaming what they did to between them. Even our workplaces they all can say man and woman self can suffer that mental health. Also now the community first them with the land say the need to picking piece for put Canada blind they dance with them. It also affects that picking day. So I really appreciate 4 weeks for where it make me for that be an opportunities for that witness this training. We're very, very important in my life. And we also are not going to slow down with this training. I will also pass them to the community with Sakomo. So on behalf of we, I want to tell for thank you for witness this training.
For Magic Television, Mina Fatima Sisi will bring you that report day where Aminata Bangura put together.
The Justice na High Court inside Freetown, Justice Mark Geba, don sentence one Zainab Bintu Bangura to 45-year imprisonment for where the court found am guilty on 6-count charges them we get for do with illegal possession and dealing with prohibited drug. Magic TV court reporter Aisha Kagbo gets the full story and go now report.
Honorable Justice Mark Ngeba, wey na judge na High Court na Freetown, don sentence Zainab Bintu Samuel to 45 years na prison after im be found am guilty per 6-count charge dem wey get for do with illegal possession and dealing with prohibited drugs. The judgment be come out na criminal division of the High Court na Freetown. According to the court's record, police arrest the accused November 6, 2025, close to Palemba Road Magistrate Court na Freetown. Police officer them from Transnational Organized Crime Unit be allegedly found prohibited drug them with them. The drug them include 210 pink blister tablets them, where them identify as tramadol, where weigh 104 grams, cannabis sativa, where weigh 40 grams, and kush, where weigh 60 grams. The state charged Zainab with 6 offenses them under the National Drug Control Act 2008, including illegal possession and dealing with prohibited drug. When them read and explain the charge them to the accused person, he plead not guilty to all the charge them. During the trial, state prosecutor A. Jallo and E. A. Dean called 3 witnesses them for testify against them, while lawyer M.Y. Conte represent the defense. Detective Police Constable Abdul Koromaf from Transnational Organized Crime Unit testify say them bring the accused and the suspected drug them for investigation. The court received several exhibits them including laboratory request forms, caution statements, search warrants, and charge statements. The court also received evidence from forensic analysts them where confirmed through laboratory examinations say the substance where them recover na truly tramadol, cannabis sativa, and kush. Na in ruling, Justice Ngeba say the prosecution don't prove the case beyond reasonable doubt, and the accused failed for show any lawful authority for possess the prohibited drugs them as required under Section 17 of the National Drug Control Act 2008. The judge say the defendant they deal with tramadol, cannabis sativa, and kush. Justice Ngeba don't find am guilty per all 6 counts and sentence am to 15 years imprisonment per count 1, 2, 3, and 4, respectively, while per count 5 and 6 and receive 45-year imprisonment each. However, the sentence go on currently, meaning say and go serve the longest sentence only. As a result, the maximum sentence where in go serve na 45-year imprisonment. For Magic TV Court updates, me na Aisha Kabo the report.
Ebola na one sick we been come inside 2014 and been kill boku people them. Inside May, the sick be don't come back na the Democratic Republic of Congo and don't kill more than 300 people them. Now for sake of that make government don't start in early preparation for make Salone not get any Ebola case again. As part of government in preparedness, the government don't give facelift na the Lunge Government Hospital Holding Center. Dr. Alusai Nila, na the medical superintendent at the Lunge Government Hospital, he been talked to me inside one interview and go now report.
So the Lunge Government Hospital has been one of the resources the whole government always done to use for prepare this country in case there's a pandemic. So one good thing what the government don't do, the government don't try for upgrade the isolation center. And then the government currently they on upgrading the treatment center. So we don't get 2 massive facelifts here. Then of course then government, what the government don't do? Government don't make sure say we get what we call the IPC, what are infection prevention and control. We make sure say government don't make sure say it don't make sure say we don't train all the staff then. So all the staff there in terms of human resource we all ready in case any eventuality happens.
Okay, so this particular holding center, before we come first to the IPC we talk about, waiting and waiting then equipped with.
So basically, the government don't provide. Of course, there's 24-hour water supply inside the center. There's what we call PPEs, one protective gears. So government don't provide that one day, and we, as we speak currently, we don't put an emergency list to the Ministry of Health. For them provide emergency drugs, even though we know say nothing no day right now, no risk no day, but we don't write down one day. The ministry will not ask for forward with emergency list, which we have done, which the ministry currently they work on in terms of drug and consumables.
Okay, for the betterment of we listeners and doctor, you make mention of two things. You talk about IPC and PPE. What's the meaning of that thing in there?
So basically, what would they talk about the IPC? Now a way of cleanliness. Now a way of cleanliness. Will they show you how for put on them, how for dress, how for pull out, usai this for go. Usai for go, not touch you company. If you know wash your hand, you always go for make sure say you wash your hand with soap and water, or you make sure say you always get sanitizer for make sure say you wash your hand with sanitizer. Now then the IPC they for quality. Always there for quality. So you know when you talk about health is quality. You ever give people a quality service. So the IPC helps you for now you provide the quality. Then you still not infect yourself. Now the IPC that one. So talk about the PPE. The PPE are the clothes them, the goggles what they wear, the gloves that what they wear. Then they all up. No. I call it a PPE then that one day. What we use for protect ourselves. So all anything the government through the Ministry of Health don't provide anything and they. So as we speak currently, we store stock with anything and they. Even though we not get one case alarm, no case for alarm, but we get that them who they stand by.
Okay, on the side of the medical staffs them, what are some of the training and public education where they give to people in another part there?
So basically, like every week, the ministry they send a notification where they tell you about the progress, how whatever WHO talk about, the ministry they discuss with we. For now, we know so okay, this thing still in Congo, what's not the effect or they Uganda, what's they happen in Congo, what's they happen in Uganda. So we serve they abreast with the current situation, what's they happen on that side. Like we say, like of course, when you watch what's in the happen at the airports currently, at the airport, the ministry will don't put a thermal camera at the airport where they scan passengers that they come inside. Because for now we get this disease, it get for pass through the borders them. Because I don't get no case. So if case they come inside, it have to come out from the borders. Either person from the airport, either from the land or from the sea. But also me concerned at the air because the Lungi government hospitals you don't have Lungi, they also will host the international airports. So government don't put all anything in place like I've been telling you. Government provided PPE and mask for we hotel staff that were within at the airport. Where they make sure say any passenger come with a taking temperature. The camera, the thermal camera back, they snap the passenger that they come, take the temperature for now we be say like now we will detect in case the case will be detected earlier. And the way the government back don't do, of course, doing was it Saturday, government we don't open this health portal. Or be say anybody who they can inside you need to fill that portal day. Or they show you waiting if you get fever, we don't know if anything went for Apple, we don't know before you reach salon. So government don't through the Ministry of Health don't do boku, we don't do boku. So I think that we there on top of situation.
Okay, so what's the coordination way between the hospital and the airport?
Of course, like the airports, what we talk about, like the health workers that they work there, they are being supervised by me, myself, one of the medical superintendents of the Lungi Government Hospital. So, of course, for anything, any memo the ministry put, we make sure so we share them with the airport management. So, you go to the airport today, right now, you see posters of Ebola, you see messaging of Ebola. So now for that period, social distancing they take place. So all these are just methods where the Ministry of Health and in collaboration with the National Public Health Agency of Congo, where we they send to the airports for themselves, make sure say passengers they follow the laws there.
Now, not time for me to join Edison Bernard Massa for we sport update for today.
Good evening and welcome to Magic TV Sports News, and where they bring and come to me. Name na Edison Bernard Massa. We go start off with local sports news. Outside the Sierra Leone Football Association don't announce say the international friendly match will be in play between Leone Stars and Liberia will be take place now the Southern Arena, Bo City, on June 6, generated total revenue of 336,270 leones. Now, one public notice when they release, Lafatel thank you to the government, to the Ministry of Sport and National Sport Authority for their support and collaboration towards football development. The association also appreciate football fans, partners them, and also security personnel them, media practitioners them, and also stakeholders them will contribute to the successful organization of the match. Slafa said they remain committed to transparency, accountability, and the continued growth of football na Salone. Leone Stars may end up for winning game, and the game end 1-0 against Liberia in front of thousands of supporters them na the Southern Arena. And also on the same day, the Leone Stars, the new head coach, be welcome from thousands of football fans them at the Southern Arena na Bo City during the official presentation will been happen. Slafa President Babadi Kamara and Minister of Sport Augusta James Tiama and the National Sports Authority Executive Director Mohamed Al-Fakar Conte be presenting new coach to the fans them during the halftime of the international friendly between Sierra Leone and Liberia. Coach Didier been walk around the pitch with delegations them for greet the fans them and supporters them as they cheer him, welcome and warmly as the new Leone Stars coach. The experienced Frenchman coach go officially starting work with Leone Stars after the friendly match against Liberia will go take place tomorrow Tuesday na SKD Stadium na Monrovia, and the players them also don't arrive ahead of time as then they prepare for the second friendly we then get for play against Liberia, and they don't already get the first game in hand in which the game end 1-0 in favor of Leone Stars. Well, now that we get for you for local news. We will now take international sports news. Also, good news don't come out from Denmark as Christian Eriksen don't regain consciousness and he don't do well after in collapse during Denmark and friendly match against Ukraine. The incident happened at the 65th minute when suddenly all in chest before in Fodom the pitch. Medical team react quickly and the match been get for be left later abandoned. Denmark team doctor Martin Bussen confirmed say Eriksen dey stable and likely for left the hospital very soon. He said the midfielder be briefly unconscious but regain consciousness quickly, and the heart device wey in gets been work as expected. Denmark captain praised the medical staff of for their quick reaction and encourage them for also do than they do in the emergency. Eriksen may also survive a cardiac arrest during the Euro 2021, and they don't send in regards to teammates for Ashose in the hockey, and football fans them around the world now they wish him a very speedy recovery. And also Real Madrid don't reportedly agree for bring back Jose Mourinho as head coach after club president Florentino Perez win the presidential election for another term. Perez been confirmed the expected return of the Portuguese coach during a victory speech after in defeat in opponents at the election. The Real Madrid president been already make him clear say if he win the election and go appoint Mourinho as the club new head coach. Report also say Mourinho we currently the coach Benfica don't agree on a 3-year contract for return na Santiago and replace Alvaro Abello. We take over the team January and Xavi Alonso left the club. Speaking on Real Madrid official website, Perez say we will continue for work hard so that Real Madrid will keep on for win trophies and then the first for winning the 16th Champions League title. And also add saying proud for welcome back one of the best coaches in the world, one to Madistina and winner Jose Mourinho. Mourinho now a 63-year-old who been coach Real Madrid between 2010 and 2013, winning one La Liga title, one Copa del Rey trophy during his first spell in Spain. If the move officially complete, this will mark Mourinho a sensational return to one of the biggest football clubs around the world. When I that to get for you today na Magic TV Sports News and may bring and come to you. My name na Edison Bernard Massa.
You're watching news where they come to you live on Magic Television, on Channel 38, on Facebook, and all other social media handle them where they get reform. Now not same for take news but other country them. According to BBC, about 10 African countries them out of 48 where they for take part in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The report continues to say Morocco will make history na the Qatar for as them be don't come as the first African country for reach semi-final. Cape Verde will make them first appearance in the FIFA World Cup, while DRC Congo get them first chance from 1974 where them become out of the World Cup. Well, now all that we get them for inside the news. Before I done the news, the main points them back. The medical superintendent at the Lunge Government Hospital, Dr. Alusain Ila, don't confirm to Magic Television say the Lunge Government Hospital they on top of situation in case them fight against Ebola sickness. The Foundation for Rural and Urban Foundation FORUT don't start one training for young people them na 3 districts them for raise awareness about drug and alcohol control. That's the news we come out to from Magic Television News. May we make the news meet you. My name na Edward Nyake Toure.